we started out, Pamela and I, 9 years ago, met Betty Ann and just started talking to her and recorded, I think, hours and hours and hours of Betty Ann's stories about her life, and realized we had about 5 movies we could tell. And at the same time, we're jumping up and down going, this could be really good. And, you know, once we and figured out what our approach to this huge amount of material was going to be, we then kind of separated ourselves from Betty Ann and realized we had to make a movie. And I think we both agreed that we had to pretend that we were making a work of fiction, and that this movie, you know, since we weren't making a documentary, it had to stand completely on its own as a piece of drama. And so we had, you know, this indelible experience of Betty Ann and Abra, where's Abra? Where's Abra? There's Abra. That's the real Abra, right? You know, we had the real people, and Kenny and all of the real people burned into our consciousness, and then went away and made a movie. So for really a few years, we just focused on the film, and I think Pam would say the same thing. But I felt, you know, in one sense, that was my sort of acid test, that it not be, you know, overly faithful, but you know, it had to stand on its own. At the same time, I had this tremendous sense of responsibility to Betty Ann and to the spirit of the real story. So you were constantly, you know, balancing, be like, okay, here's our great work of, or not the, you know, not the stroke. I'm saying, you know, what we're excited about as a movie. How does it hold up against? Are we telling the truth? Are we honoring Betty Ann's story and Kenny's story? Is this, you know, what are we being true to it? So it was kind of this balancing act back and forth. That you have to sort of slightly serve two masters. You know, at the end of the day, I want it to work for you guys, but at the same time, I want Betty Ann to look at it and go, yep, that's right. So that was the goal.